Howdy there, everybody. Oh, it's been a very crazy week, but it's probably more crazy than you're gonna expect because I probably say that in every stupid video that I've done here. Forget all those other videos because this one's probably gonna be the weirdest, craziest thing that I ever done as like a video game collector. Last week I was over at the Durham swap meet. It was great, but yeah, there was a game that I wanted there, but I just couldn't afford it. It was too much money. I only brought like a few hundred with me, like I do at usual swap, in case there's lots of tables there that have lots of game goodies that I want. But there was this one particular game for this cool system that I got back here. If you know me, I'm a huge TurboGrafx 16 fan. I got all these games back here to prove it. Oh, such a great machine. But anyways, the game was super expensive. I couldn't afford it, but thankfully there was going to be another show the next week. Well, it was actually yesterday. Yeah, I had to go get some sleep and this video is kind of late, but here's my recap of the awesome EGLX show over in downtown Toronto. First things first is this cool t-shirt that I got over at the table right beside us. But that wasn't the only t-shirt I got, because not only was this a great show with a whole bunch of video games, but there were celebrities there too, including Victor Lucas. Yeah, I got a picture of him doing a selfie with me. Over on my Facebook page. And yeah, I went over to his little booth there, and he was selling t-shirts and even coffee. It was even by accident really, because I went to go check out his booth and he wasn't there. So I went back upstairs to see, okay, what's going on with my table and all that. And I went to go look around for some video games, and he was looking at some Super Nintendo games like I was, and boom, he was right there. That's awesome. So I said hello, got my selfie. Somebody who's just looking for Super Nintendo games, even though he's like super rich and famous. I gave him like $100 bill and said, "I'm sorry, hey, can you break this?" And he did, like, no problem. Like, he pulled out his wallet and like tons of money in there. Here, take this. And yeah, $25 for a t-shirt, but $25 well spent. Yeah, be wearing this next week over at my market. Yeah, so that was my t-shirts. But I also got some more gaming related stuff, like this cool Space Invaders light up thingy. Yeah, maybe I'll do that like in a future video where I actually show this all light up, because it has this cool low glow to it. That's so awesome, because I have a few Space Invaders World Championships, and it's just such a classic game. You can't go wrong with Space Invaders. So yeah, this is definitely staying in my game room. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely save the best for last. It's coming, it's coming. I got another copy of Walter Payton Football, because this one is in better shape than the one I currently got. I'm also a Sega Master System collector. Yeah, I got this over at Fabio's table. Yeah, he has a lot of PC Engine and Sega Master System stuff. And sadly, I only got 2 games from him, but these were expensive games, and I'm pretty sure he was happy about that. And I got a good game in the process, because I heard this is a good Sonic the Hedgehog variant. Yeah, it's Speedy Gonzales. How can you hate Speedy Gonzales? Okay. Few, cheap N64 games, but some good ones at least. Yeah, All-Star Baseball. Yeah. I got some Mario free art. And it's one of the best games ever made, so you can't say no to that. Even though I'm a TurboGrafx 16 fanatic, I still love the original Nintendo as well. I do miss my collection that I got rid of a few years ago, but hey, that means I can focus on the TurboGrafx 16 collection. But, anyways, I should really focus on these games that I got. Because, yeah, I got more original Nintendo games like Mickey Mouse, Captain Skyhawk, Twin Eagle, good 2-player shoot 'em up. Where's Waldo? Yeah, definitely not a great game, but people love, seeing this game for some reason. It brings them back to a time when Where's Waldo was popular. I think you're gonna see a Where's Waldo game on PlayStation 4. Okay, Thunder Spirits. We could got second place in the world at that one. Wild Metal. Figure I'll try a Twin Galaxy score on that one. Yeah, actually very fun shoot 'em up. Doomsday Warrior. Never played this, so it's gonna be interesting. I haven't heard good things, but hey, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, and Wildcats. Yeah, I heard this was a decent beat on. Man, am I tired. It was a long show, a long drive down there, and yeah. Not easy, especially the parking. Okay, Pit Fighter, Cyborg Justice, yeah, Action 52, okay, Road Rash, and Shadow of the Beast. I got this at one stable. Yeah, it's again, dude. Troy Aikman football. Yeah, this one was cheap, and this one has a very nice back to it, which I'm probably gonna replace it with, like some like Run Saber, all that. So if you see cheap Super Nintendo games that has a great back, you can replace it for a game you got that's a bit more expensive. And that's why I love getting cheap Super Nintendo games. Nobody else wants them, but if they're in great shape, hey, why not? Especially since some of them are not like bad games or nothing. Sonic Blastman, I think is underrated. Look at that. Legend of the Mystical Ninja, another underrated game. First time Goey Man actually came to North America here. Which is, yeah, weird. We should have got that game series a lot sooner, but it's too Japanese. Yeah. I've been playing some Zelda games as of late, so I can't say no to something like this. Very cool. Okay. 8-Bit Beans. Yeah, this was Victor Lucas's endeavor. Yeah, great coffee. I think I tried the hazelnut one. It definitely woke me up a bit, which I needed it. And yeah, what else? Yeah, jumper pack. These are great. Say you get N64 at like your store or something, and it comes with the expansion pack. You can rip that expansion pack out and put the jumper pack. You still got an N64. But now you can also sell the expansion pack separately, which most people prefer. Okay, what else did I get here? Yeah, over at Nude's table, I got this cool little Mega Man figure. I'm hoping to get a Mega Man 2 world record on the NES Mini, but we'll see how that works out. Okay. Also got some more, video game artwork. Like, look at this. This little cool picture frame is like a 3D version of Pac-Man, or Miss Pac-Man. One of my favorites growing up. I know it's mostly a girls' game and all, but still, a great game is a great game. Yeah, and that's so cool. Miss Pac-Man is so iconic to me. Tiger Helly, MTV Remote Control, remember that TV show? Touchdown Fever, not a bad football game. Okay, Pinball. Yeah, very cool pinball game. And yeah, Wheel of Fortune, the original. Yeah, oddly enough, the Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune games are getting much tougher to find as of late. At least that's my opinion. This one is very cool. Isolated Warrior. I sold this with my NES collection several years ago to help pay for my house here, of course. But now it's back in my collection. So yeah, it's pretty awesome and very underrated game. If you haven't played before, I actually recommend you don't, so you don't beat my record. But But still, yeah, it's a great game. Yeah, that's why it's going back into the collection here. Yeah, Mermaids of Atlantis on license, and yeah, this is actually a variant of Bubble Bath Babe. So yeah, the girls are now wearing like tops and not naked. Okay, the Jungle Book. Very cool to see this one again. It's a later release, and I'm gonna see if I can get a world record on it. Yeah, give that one a shot. Since not a lot of people own it, it's a later release, but it's still a fairly cheap game too, so it's one of those lesser known games that people don't realize, oh, that's a rare game? Yeah, it came out in '94. Yeah, it's just some of the crazy knowledge that I knew, collecting for original Nintendo way back when. Oh, I also got this Fabio stable, Bebe's Kids. I'm pretty sure Bebe's Kids was on the list. Awful game. So why did I get it? Since nobody else played it in the world and all that, yeah, I'm gonna be the first to submit a high score on this on Twin Galaxies. Hey, why not? Somebody's gotta do it. Yeah, another copy of Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there's actually 4 different versions of Wheel of Fortune for original Nintendo. Yeah, this is one of the other ones. Man, how much did I buy? Because it was crazy. I only went there for one game in particular, and I ended up with 50 other games. But when you see games like this, you can't say no. Yeah, The Adventures of Link on the Game Boy Advance. I've been on a Zelda kick as of late, playing the original Legend of Zelda and The Adventures of Link. I'm gonna see if I can get a world record on this one too. Have some fun. Do some bragging rights. I'm not the world champion yet, but I have submitted the best time. So hopefully that goes well. Because I submitted for the NES Mini. But anyways, back on topic. Here's some more Nintendo games. Yeah, very clean, very fun. Blades of Steel. Tetris 2. Yeah, that one's in great shape. Yeah, it's cool seeing all these different vendors there, and they take care of their stuff. And they also know what it's worth too, so sometimes you don't get the best deals, but you do see some cool surprises. Like, I got this over at Jason's table. Yeah, he does a lot of cool reproductions, and look at this. I'm finally going to be able to play Montaku Graffiti Splatterhouse. Yeah, this was only released in Japan, but now I get to play it on my North American Nintendo. So that's going to be very cool. Especially for Halloween. Ooh. Yeah, it's October. Can you believe it? Paperboy. Can't go wrong with that. Even though that's a very hard version of it. Okay, Double Dragon 2. Okay, Millipede. And Yoshi's Cookie. Yeah, a lot of those games I got off Robin's table, who held the event there. Okay, just a few more, but yeah, these are a few more like big ones. Yeah, these are the games I got over at Peter's table. Yeah, he runs like, I think it's called like the P Market over in Toronto area, and yeah, he was able to give me a pass. He got me in there early, so I was able to check out his booth and his rare TurboGrafx 16 games ahead of time, and that's awesome because I was able to get some of these great games right here, and I'm going to show it to you now. Now, what makes these games so special is look at them. When I sold my NES collection a few years ago, yeah, I realized that my TurboGrafx 16 collection back here it wasn't in the best of shape. Like, boxes were damaged, cartridges look kind of slimy. But now that I'm just focusing on the TurboGrafx 16 collection for the most part, yeah, now I can get glossy, newer versions of great games I already own. So yeah, these ones are going to be like improvements. Like, look at Alien Crush there. Great pinball game. And I got it complete in bots. Very minty. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Okay, Tiger Road. Haha. Yeah, very cool. A Capcom classic. And yeah, this box is in better shape than the one I got currently. A Sega Classic Space Harrier. And yeah, this box very clean. Yeah, I don't notice like too many dents, too many marks. Definitely better than the old Space Harrier bots that I had down here. Let's see if I can do a compare and contrast why I got this game and why I want to get rid of this one. Yeah, you won't see too much of a difference unless you look very closely. This one looks a little bit more faded. Yeah, it's a bit chewed up at the side. I don't know, maybe some dog was like wrestling with it. You can see some coffee marks in the corner. Yeah, this one on the other hand, yeah, very clean on the back. You got your black and your whites where they should be. I didn't mean for that to sound racist or anything, but you know what I mean. But yeah, back on topic. This Space Harrier is in super awesome shape, where this one not so much. But yeah, that means I'm gonna have an extra copy of Space Harrier for my 400 market if you want to get in on this great game. Okay, got a copy of Silent Debuggers. Arr, Silent Debuggers. Man, that's so mint. Yeah, that's not all. Yeah, you figured that would be enough, but no, I got more. Yeah. This one wasn't cheap, that's for sure. Oh, Superstar Soldier, but it's definitely in better shape than the one I got back here, where it had some rips on the label, some fade in. This one is much better, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this. Oh yeah. Such a great game. It's such awesome music. Eastbook 1 and 2. Now the reason why I bought this one again is because this one actually has a map. Hey, if I want to complete TurboGrafx 16 collection, I gotta get them all. And that includes every TurboGrafx 16 game that might have like a variant, like a spare poster or something like that. That's how crazy I am for this system. Turricane. Oh yeah, this one's in great shape. Not a cheap game, but definitely a lot cheaper than the last game I'm gonna show you. Which is not this game. That's Super Volleyball. This is nice and cheap, and they pretty much threw it as a freebie. But it's definitely in better shape than the game that I got down here. Yeah, before I show you the final game, this was the event that I went to. Yeah, look at that. Great ad for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And man, I'll definitely go again, even though I wish, you know, next year that the vendor's room would be closer to like the exhibition room, so you didn't have to walk like all the way downstairs. And then you get to go to the swap too, which is right next door. But yeah, this year it was a little bit harder to find, and I think that's why it wasn't busy as it was the year before, because the rooms were so spaced out. That didn't mean that I didn't have a great time, especially seeing all my friends again, seeing all the cool tables, and again all this cool stuff. And look at this, there's going to be another swap too. We're not done yet. No, there's going to be more. Yeah, so the Milton video game swap is coming up on November the 18th. Yeah, these two people, remats, I don't know, individuals are going to be part of it. But yeah, I'll flash it up again, so in case you want to write that down or say hello, because yeah, me and Jason are going to head down there and sell some stuff and buy some stuff. Even though I don't have a lot of money on me right now after getting this freaking game. So what did I get? Why am I in front of my TurboGrafx 16 collection here? Well, if you saw pictures on Facebook already, this is the game that I got. The Holy Grail. The masterpiece. One of the most epic video games ever. Not only is it super rare, but the game is like super fun and amazing. And you're looking at the world champion at it. Current reigning defending. Okay, I'll just show it. Yeah. Yeah, if you can see that price. Yeah, that's actually a very good deal for a complete and bots magical chase. Yes, it's real. Yeah. Sometimes there would be like a little indication on the back here saying it's a reproduction. Not on this bots. This is what the original bots was like in 1993. Yeah, I rarely see TurboGrafx 16 bots have this sort of variant in colors, and that's what makes the Magical Chase so unique. And now I got completed bots. The rarest domestic TurboGrafx 16 game ever. Now I have it complete in bots with manual, no markups, no dents. The bots is not like perfect shape, but I don't care. No, I got it complete in bots. In fact, that means now officially that I have every TurboGrafx 16 game, all 94, and some of the CD games complete in bots. At least some of the CD games that actually came with a cardboard box. It's done. I can retire now. I got them all, baby. A complete in bots TurboGrafx 16 collection. It's all over. Oh my god. And what? It only took me like 3 decades. I was playing these games as a brave little kid, just for fun. Being impressed with the games since I was a child, growing up with them, realizing that maybe I should get some world records on these games. And now I finally did it. Man, I just gotta thank all the other TurboGrafx 16 collectors out there. Rue Clan of the Grey Wolf signature, Spider 1A signature on a few of my games here. Got a Lantean here made by Andrew. Jody made me a Castlevania game here. Thank you everybody. The day has finally come where I have a complete TurboGrafx 16 collection. Now, when I had a complete NES collection, it was just for the carts. I knew it would just be impossible to get them completed bots, and maybe that's the reason why I sold off the collection. Too impossible to get a complete in bots NES collection, but TurboGrafx 16, a very highly underrated system. So that also means there's actually less people gunning for these awesome games, even though they're not cheap. Because if you compare it to original Nintendo games, there's definitely less of these games on the market. I think there's only like 1,000 to 3,000 copies of Magical Chase ever released, and the ones that didn't get recalled or like abandoned or destroyed, collectors realize, okay, we better keep this game preserved while we can, because we don't know how many actually are left out there in the wild. So, yeah, I did it. Let's put it right here, right next to Military Madness and the Legendary Hero Tomba. So it's all in alphabetical order. It's all done. Yeah, join your brothers and sisters in a complete TurboGrafx 16 collection family. I'm so nuts. It wasn't easy coming up with that kind of money. I traded in my old version of Magical Chase. Yeah, I gave him a few grand and a few other old Nintendo games. But so worth it. I never seen a complete in-box Magical Chase, well, ever in my life. It's usually just like repo boxes or repo manuals. No, that one was real. And I couldn't say no. So I had to come up with the money somehow and get it. Yeah, just to show you that, you know, it was the real game. Yeah, I actually brought this cool little beauty with me. Yeah, just to test it out. Beautiful. And that's what a real game looks like. Don't buy repos. Get the real thing. Yeah, if you actually get this rare game too, actually play it. I recommend it. It's very fun. Alright. I think this video has gone on long enough, but I don't freaking care. I got a complete bots Magical Chase. I want to show from the rooftops. I got a complete bots Magical Chase. Man. So many years of hard work and dedication and loving this great underrated system. And now, yeah, I hit a milestone. I got a complete box TurboGrafx 16 collection. That's a comfort zone. It's pretty much just as rare as my stay events that I had like several years ago. But this is like different. This is like a very good game, complete in box, on a system that very few people have. And yeah, that's kind of a shame because the TurboGrafx 16 is so underrated. It deserved to be a big hit here in North America. Its problem is, yeah, NEC and Hansa, they just made a few mistakes that sort of, you know, shot themselves in the foot. And a lot of people weren't able to play a lot of these classic games compared to, like, you know, Sega and Nintendo and their various consoles back then. Well, alright, I should end that now. I can't really talk about completing bots Magical Chase. Yeah, and get yourself a Magical Chase somehow. Great game. Alright, this is the one and only Star Soldier 1, baby. Over and out. Now I'm gonna go get some sleep. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Alright, bye.